Hello everyone. This week I'm running back the Golgari lands combo deck that I played last week. The basic premise of this deck is use various land-based combos to strip mine my opponent out of the game, and eventually maybe mill my deck, bring something back with a Shifting Woodland, or kill my opponent with infinite Festering Gulch triggers, that sort of thing. The reason that I like being two-color is that I always like experimenting with cutting colors from decks. It's very common to see lands decks be 4 or even 5 color, and there's nothing wrong with that. You get all of the best effects by doing that, but I find that the mana can be pretty awkward because you really want to be very heavy green because most of your land space stuff is green, but then you need a lot of other colors for all of your supplementary stuff. And when you want to fit in a bunch of utility lands because you are a land stack, that makes it hard to get a lot of room for mana fixing lands, so you end up playing like a lot of triomes and stuff, and it just feels kind of slow. And I prefer having much higher flexibility with being in two color. I get to use things like Soul Mana, Ancient Tomb, City of Traders, Crystal Vein, that you don't usually get to see in higher color land stacks. And you still can take advantage of tap lands, but instead of having a bunch of triomes, you can have a bunch of surveils, which I think is pretty neat. I have made some changes since the last time. These are the changes that I made from the last week. I noticed when I was playing against Control outside of the recording, I was playing against some pickup games against Control. The deck really struggled against Control because it had a lot of very expensive cards in it, and it really didn't get underneath Control very well, and it needed to resolve some of those expensive cards to win the game. So things like Oracle of Moldiah, Gitrog Monster, don't even necessarily win you the game, but they're really expensive, and it's very hard to get underneath counterspells when your opponent can just, counter your 4-mana card. I did get a really cheeky win with Reanimate last week, but I found after goldfishing with it a bunch more and playing with it a bunch that it actually was kind of inconsistent. Sometimes you wouldn't randomly hit the Atraxa or a Primeval Titan or whatever, and it'd be sweet, but a lot of times it would just kind of sit in your hand and not be very useful. And because you have to dedicate so many of your slots to lands, being a land stack, you really don't have a lot of room for non-lands. They really have to pull their weight, and I just didn't feel like Reanimate was pulling its weight. I also didn't feel like Entomb was pulling its weight. Obviously Entomb and Reanimate is very good together, and Entomb for Life in the Loam is not bad. That's like one of the reasons to be in black. But I just really wasn't feeling it. It's possible that this is wrong to cut these two, but I really needed some room to try other cards, and so I cut the Entomb Reanimate package. I also cut the Mishra's Bauble. I didn't find myself having trouble hitting Delirium, and this was really meant to enable Delirium. Same with Cataxian Probe. Oracle and Gitrog Monster were very expensive, as is Finale of Devastation. You basically needed to be 5 mana to get anything of relevance, so I cut those for being too expensive. Squirming Emergence was, I literally never cast it. I kept seeing it, and it just was never useful, so I cut it. Even though it sounds really good, it just was not what I wanted. I found that Assassin's Trophy was really not very good. Obviously, the flexibility of hitting anything is great, but when your entire game plan is around resource denial and keeping your opponent on low resources, giving your opponent an extra land makes it very hard to get them under the lock, and once they start breaking out from the lock and casting a bunch of spells, you don't have time to go after their lands, so I just found Assassin's Trophy was not very worth it. The top deck tutors, Vampire Tutor and Worldly Tutor, felt pretty bad. It turns out that in a deck that doesn't have a lot of inherent card advantage, that eating up your draw step is not very helpful. So I cut those, and I found stuff like Squander Resources to be kind of hit or miss. It would be either really awesome or do nothing, so I cut that. In its place, I'm not really turning this back into a mid-range deck, but I'm turning it into a deck that has ways to put roadblocks in front of the opponent, and maybe occasionally will kill them with creatures. So things like Sidecat Cub, Bristly Bill, and Springheart Tuco. I'm not really trying to be mid-rangey with these, but they produce blockers and produce threats that my opponent has to spend removal on, so they don't necessarily fight my engines, which is useful. Elvish Reclaimer is a tutor, which is always quite useful. I think Dark Confidant is an interesting choice that you don't get to see too often. The deck is mostly lands, so the odds of hitting something that costs a lot is pretty low. Like, most of the time it's actually going to deal 0 to me, and it's just free card advantage, so I thought that was cool. Haywire Might is a card that I forgot about until speaking with with a commenter on the last video, actually, and it's pretty good in this deck as a Saga target. It also it's pretty good for Delirium purposes, that sort of thing. With Elvish Reclaimer back in, getting Bajuka Bog in as a tutable like crop rotation or Elvish Reclaimer target is pretty nice. Pithing Needle, the deck really struggled against Planeswalkers because, again, we're not really pressuring anything. So Pithing Needle and Long Goodbye are to answer Planeswalkers that commonly show up. Actually, the biggest problem with this deck is it basically loses to Tamiyo, which is really bad. So these things are meant to shut off Tamiyo or kill Tamiyo without having to worry about counter magic. Because I removed Vampiric Tutor, I split it into Tainted Pact and Mana Vol. The deck can be kind of mana hungry. Sometimes you want to do things like Crucible plus Demonic Tutor, or like Demonic Tutor plus Crucible, or Azusa plus Crucible, that sort of thing, which is like a 5 or 6 mana play, and having a burst of mana can be really helpful. I originally didn't have Field of the Dead in the deck, but again, when you're against something like Control, you just want inevitability, and Field of the Dead gives you that. I don't actually think Field of the Dead is necessary in like creature matchups or combo matchups, but I think it's really necessary for the Control matchup, so it's coming back in. And Grist is just, a good grindy engine, really good against Control decks. And 6 is just a way to rebuy everything, make use of the fact that I'm a 40 land deck, 44 land deck or whatever, convert my lands back into engine pieces if needed. So those are the changes that I made. I did not get as much chance to practice this as I would have liked, but I really enjoyed playing this last time, and I'm excited to see how these new changes do today. So let's see how it does. Okay, start us off.
Sparta said it was taps ago.
Mox Emeralds.
Okay, here we go.
Reclaimer.
Okay.
Hedge Maze.
Yep.
I'm gonna bin this side bet cub. Go ahead.
Oh boy. Go.
Yep.
Eric.
Okay.
Caracas. Go ahead.
Raw. Ancient Tomb.
Oh, come on. What is going on here?
I'm gonna go Rough Rotation, sacking this Hedge Maze.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Strip Mine and hit your Sparse headquarters.
Sure.
Then we're gonna pass.
Draw.
Yep.
Oh, I bet the bad deck builder. Yes. Bestow. Play a Tundra trigger. Create an insect.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And stuff I'm gonna take to Elvish Reclaimer away my Ancient Tomb.
Sure.
Get an Underground Mortuary.
Sure.
Surveil. Or yes. Yeah, we'll keep that on top.
Go for it.
My turn. Draw this. I would like to Witherbloom command, modes destroy non-creature with CMC 2 or less, which is the Springheart Nantuko, and then give your Hierarch -3/-1.
Yeah.
I'll play this Ghost Quarter.
Yeah.
And then I will attack you for 3.
17.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep.
No.
You alright there?
No, sorry. I've been slightly sick like the past couple of weeks. Go ahead.
It's all good. I'll attack you for 3.
14.
I'll play this Urza's Cave and say go.
Oh god. Just draw. Go ahead.
Sacrifice Urza's Cave to tutor land.
Yep.
I'll get this Echoing Deeps and have it come in as a copy of Strip Mine.
Sure. Cards in hand?
Hmm?
Cards in hand?
I have 2 in hand.
2 in hand? Okay.
Untap. Draw. Let's see. I'll attack you for 3.
11. My turn? Oh, wait.
I'm going to Thoughtseize you. Let's see what the heck you're doing.
Sure. Cathonia Nightmare?
Okay.
Ancient Stellar Spawn.
Okay.
Sylvan Sleeper. Eldarmry's Call. Renegade Rallier.
Interesting. I don't particularly care about most of those. I'll take the Eldarmry's Call.
Sure. Do you know what Ancient Stellar Spawn does by any chance?
It's the thing that lets you, lets you cast demons for 1 less or something, and then when you cast something for less than its mana cost, I get hit for the difference.
Yes.
It's also double black. And you're
Surprisingly one. My
your
turn?
blue-white mana base. I'm going to...
It wasn't blue-white, you blew up the green source.
Yeah.
2 of them.
I'll play the City of Traders and say go.
Draw. Go ahead.
Draw. I will attack you for 3.
Go to 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Primeval Titan.
Okay, we're done here.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're done here. Ready?
Yep. Starts off.
Go ahead.
Horizon Canopy, take 1 for Elvish Reclaimer.
Oh, not again.
Cool.
I'll fetch.
Yep.
I'll get... I cannot get that one. I'll get... I'll get a Doth of Triumph.
Okay.
Another targets. Yeah, just get him out of the deck so I don't have to draw a tap land on tap. Draw.
Yeah.
I guess that's a thing I can do. That's for green blue.
Okay.
That's the Wall of Roots.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We're gonna go. Swamp. Take another one to Lotus Cobra.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Yep.
Underground Sea. First name?
4. No, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Teferi.
Yep.
What do I bounce here? I'm gonna bounce the Cobra. Draw card?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Like to Fatal Push your Wall of Roots.
Sure.
Attack to parry.
Teferi's down.
Play this. Ghost Quarter and replay the Cobra. Down 17.
Yep.
Go
ahead. Draw.
Yep.
Excuse me.
You're good.
Some point I'll look over. I'll play Verdant Catacombs.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, let me think. What do I do with this? Card's name?
4.
Yeah, fetch. Green, white. I want to play the One Ring.
Okay.
I'll gain protection after I find this Savannah and say go.
Okay. Tap. Draw. That's pretty funny.
Oh, I should have played it. I didn't play Rainbow Masters.
No, that's not why that's funny.
Fair enough.
Actually, take 1, 2. Can't do that. Can't do that this turn. I'm going to Pachuca Bog myself because I have to.
Sure.
Make a green mana.
Yeah.
I will play this Haywire Might.
In response, I like to draw a card.
Sure.
Get my one card vault here. Hell yeah.
Then I'm gonna use the green to sack Haywire Might to exile the ring.
You got 19.
Yep. Pass the turn.
4-minute draw card. And fog.
Yeah.
Besiju.
Yep.
I guess I'll give it away. I'll play Shaman Encore. Go ahead.
Okay. Sort of naughty thing. Okay, I'm gonna activate Eldritch Reclaimer, sacking my Pachuca Bog.
Sure.
I'm gonna get this Verdant Catacombs. I'm not doing
Fair
anything
enough.
with the Lotus Cobra mana. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
Fetch this for the catacombs.
Yep, you're at 17, yeah. Horizon Canopy.
Myself a Bayou.
Okay.
Somewhere in here. I'm gonna make a white mana.
Oh no, he's getting the dice out.
Then I'm going to play this Echoing Deeps untapped.
Okay.
Make a blue
Oh.
mana.
Oh no, what are you doing?
6, 7. Black, take a pain for green. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, is this
Apraxa?
Apraxa? Fair enough. Continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Land options are Strip Mine, Ancient Tomb, Wooded Foothills, Scalding Tarn, Sorcery, Sylvan Scrying, and Malevolent Rumble, enchantments, creatures, and instant. So I'll take Realms Uncharted as my instant.
Yep.
Take Strip Mine as my land. Take the Sidecat Cub. Well, do I care about the Sidecat Cub? I'm actually going to take Courser as my creature and Dryad as my enchantment.
Okay.
And then Sylvan Scrying as my sorcery.
Okay.
Do anything else with my turn? Probably not. What is that thing, a 1-2?
It's a 1-2.
This is still a 1-2, so go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll flash an endurance and endurance you.
Okay.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Hmm. I want to use this like this Eternalness.
Okay.
Get back a land.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill it right now. Bestow onto Eternalness.
Yeah.
Land for an insect.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Okay. Oh. Going to go into 15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bestow my own Spring Heart Antuco on Atraxa.
Yeah. Continue.
I'm gonna play this Strip Mine, trigger Cobra, make a green, trigger Nantuko. I'll pay to make an Atraxa copy, which I will not keep.
Okay.
Trigger.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So creatures, instant,
Is that
enchantment.
the room? Is that the room that's a crucible?
Yeah, it's the Crucible room. Sorcery, land, more instants, creatures, more instants.
Okay.
So this is my only land, so I'll take the Festering Gulch. This is my only enchantment.
What is that?
It's a desert that comes into play and pings you.
Oh, I see where this is going. Continue.
Tainted Pact is my only oh no, that's not my only instant. These are my instants. Duress is my only sorcery. Um, be interesting. So Tainted Pact. We're gonna take Tainted Pact.
Okay.
And I guess we're gonna take this 6.
Okay.
I've already used my 1 land drop. Mana open, you have 1 card in hand, 2 cards.
One card in hand.
Yeah, we're going to cast this Tainted Pact.
Sure.
I got Mortuary, Thoughtseize, Augur Bottom, Floodstrand, Expedition Map, Emerald, Mulch, Tropical Island, Urza Saga, Loot, Merchant Peatland, Oseju, Zusa, Touristic Salvage, Lush Portico, Waterlog Grove, Cash Grab, Mesa, Conduit of Worlds, Misty, Prismatic Vista, Mana Vault, Loam, Forest, Crucible, Heath, Book of Bloom, Dark Confidant, Green Sun, Verse, Marsh, Long Goodbye, City of Traders, Septania, Demonic Tutor, Maze, Grist, Rot Farm, Marshflats, One Ring, Exploration, Chasm, Field of the Dead, Wasteland, Shifting Woodland.
You don't have any mana floating, right? And you've not played. You played your land for turn.
I've played my land for turn. I have no mana floating. But I'm going to play this Chrome Mox.
God dang it!
I'll imprint this from this Sylvan Scrying.
Okay.
I'll play Fast Bond.
Yep.
Enough to get to that. Maybe I'm supposed to not imprint that. Sorry, just trying to figure this out.
No worries. Take your time.
I guess I could do that. That's probably fine. Western Gulch, take a damage, make a mana, decline the Atraxa trigger, make an insect.
Okay.
And I have a green.
Okay.
And I'll ping you for 1.
Oh yeah. Forgot it's the desert.
That doesn't really work how I wanted to. I'll use Elvish Reclaimer to stack my Echoing Deeps.
Yeah. If you pulled a certain land, I'll be very surprised.
I don't think that there's a. I think I exiled
the 1 bounce land.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the rough farm.
Yeah. It's okay. We will put this Crystal Vein into play and make a black mana and make an insect.
Okay.
I'll use the black mana to dress you.
Oh, that's the other encore.
Okay. I haven't gone to combat yet somehow in all of this, so I will attack you for 8 with the Atraxa.
Oh, sure, I'll take 8. This is fine.
I'll go to 22 and pass.
Okay, come on, not off the top. Raw.
Yep.
That is not a Nadu. Fetch.
Yep.
Or is Trigger Spare Nantuko, create a copy of Eternal Witness?
Yep.
I'll bring back Burning Catacombs. Land for turn trigger.
Yep.
I'll create another copy of it, bring back to Fairy.
Okay.
Fetch.
Yep.
So 2 copies of this.
Yep.
Trigger, I'll get an insect, I'll cast a fairy.
Yes.
I'll bounce a Trex. Yeah, I'll bounce a Trex.
Okay.
So that's 6, I believe. And I have 2.
Oh yeah, because you fetched twice. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have 2 copies of Eternal Witness.
Yep.
And a second insect.
Yeah.
Only if I save this endurance. I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. Mana untapped.
I have no mana. Yeah, I'm tapped out.
I drew the Court of Calling.
Okay.
I'll get Nadu.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like me to play this out?
No, let's just go to game 3.
Okay.
Like, there are chances that you whip, but it's pretty low.
It is very minuscule at this point. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 18 triggers.
Yeah, and you have a man to go. Alright. I don't think you're going to be happy. Forest Fast Bond.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yep.
Swamp, take a damage. Bloodstained Mire, take a damage. Fetch.
Oh my god. How many lands did you keep?
I'm going to buy you.
What? You have Crucible in there. I'm going to be very mad. Ah, damn it, he has Crucible.
Buy you.
Oh god. What's your last card? You need 1 more land, Crucible. Even that tracks, I swear to god.
No, I'm just playing cash grab.
Okay, that can be bad. Continue.
Courser, Prefix, Scalding Tarn, Horizon Canopy, Crop Rotation. I think I'm probably just taking Courser.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Okay, draw. First land?
2, or 3. 2 plus Courser.
Oh, this is bad. Fetch for Bayou, green sense for 0.
Okay.
Haha, I have 2 lands, go ahead.
That's that. Draw. Okay. 3 for a Ramnap Excavator.
God damn it!
Horizon Canopy. Take 1
Yep.
for Scalding Tarn. Fetch Scalding Tarn. Get a Tropical Island.
Okay. So I need my outs are you.
I'm also
how many
going to take.
fetches are-
I'm going to take 1 and fetch Bloodstained Mire and take another 2 for an Overgrown Tomb as well.
Yep. Overgrown Tomb, okay. And then I'm assuming you're casting Closer.
Yeah. Tropical
So
Island, Overgrown Tomb in play.
Is you get all your fetchables out and you don't find Strip Mine or Strip Mine off the top.
Tropical,
Okay, I guess we're playing this game.
Overgrown Tomb.
What the hell was that luck? Actually, fair enough, you kept a good hand.
Yeah. take another one down to 10 for Courser.
Yep.
Play this Festering Gulch off the top. Continue for 1.
18 to 9.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
First on top. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you're not neutral.
Yeah, I'm neutral with the Courser. Bloodstained Mire, fetch down to 9. But I go back up to 10 because of what I get.
Yeah.
I'm getting a Underground Mortuary.
Yep. Come on, hit a non-land. And he survived a couple more attempts.
I can surveil this away.
Yeah.
Golgari Rot Farm. Play the Rot Farm.
Yep.
So I can pick something back up.
Worse.
I want to pick up this Surveil land and replay it to mill away this Mox Emerald.
Okay.
Play the Scalding Tarn and fetch it, staying neutral. Get myself Pitch Maze. Impact.
I mean,
Alright, we're gonna surveil that away. Yavamaya.
Yep.
Finding Way. I don't think I have any fetchables left, so I can crack this and lose 1 to just shuffle.
Yep.
Come on, deck.
You're not playing
Sage
Green
you. No. It's green black. Alright,
Okay.
do the same thing to shuffle.
Sorry, not playing Breeding Pool?
No, I'm not playing Breeding Pool.
Okay.
I'm just playing the green OG duels for Atraxa, basically.
Oh, okay.
And I'm playing the Surveils on the off colors too.
Oh, mainly Golgari then, okay.
Oh my god, Red Cube again. Alright. Again to shuffle. It's thrilling gameplay.
Early gameplay. I mean, you have set some more shuffles. There's a good chance you'll find at least find something.
Giving Needle. Alright.
Pithing Needle.
Let's do it again.
Pithing Needle.
I'm amazed how much I've missed considering how many lands are on my deck.
Yeah. The problem is I don't know if this gets me out of it does anything for me though.
Do it one more time.
I mean, worst case scenario, you can shuffle four more times and find a card you want on top.
There we go. That gets me there.
Yeah.
Glacial Chasm.
Yeah.
Gain a life. I don't lose any damage life there. Then this lets me.
You'll still go net neutral when you're fetching.
Yeah, but I will gain a life. This prevents the damage that I'm taking. Yeah, I'll still be net neutral when fetching. You're right.
Yeah, but okay, effectively you can shuffle until whatever you want. So effectively you can do it.
I'm gonna break this Horizon Canopy.
I don't believe you have a mana. I believe that was tapped.
Yeah, for the Glacial Chasm. The Glacial
Oh, the
Chasm sack
glazing.
trigger.
Sorry. Okay.
Replay this, gain a
Fine.
life. I will crack it to draw this Malevolent Rumble.
Yep.
I will tap Yavimaya and Glacial Chasm to cast Malevolent Rumble.
Sure.
Long Goodbye, Lotus Cobra, Echoing Deeps, Mulch. I guess we're taking Lotus Cobra.
Okay.
So here, I get an insect. Insect, Eldrazi Spawn.
On.
Mox Diamond on top.
Yep.
So we will play this Scalding Tarn and this Bloodstained Mire, gaining 2 life. Cast this Lotus Cobra.
What a great turn two.
Yeah. And then we're going to replay Horizon Canopy. Gain a life. I'll make a black mana this time. Sack the spawn and black mana. Sorcery instant land artifact. Cast Demonic Council.
I mean, you can't just draw your deck if you really want to.
I don't have a way to sack lands yet.
No, you just Horizon Canopy.
Oh yeah, I guess it can draw itself. Yeah, you're right. I was gonna get Zernor, but yes, yeah, you're right.
Sure. Zerner's in the graveyard, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna get something else then.
Okay. Get Johnny offshoot. Come on. Come on.
This one.
Wait, hold on. Is this turn 2?
It's turn 2.
Nice.
All of them
Yeah.
was green set for 0.
So now I can strip all your lands, strip all my lands, draw my deck, and then, well, I have this Festering Gulch already, so you know I can just kill you with the Festering Gulch.
One at a time. Do it to me.
Okay. Strip this, play Gulch, strip this, play Gulch.
Okay. Jesus Christ, what the hell?
Okay.
Alright, start us off. Good.
I'm gonna start with the Marsh Flats, fetch out a Bayou, play an Elvish Reclaimer.
You got it.
Go ahead.
Okay. We'll draw. I'll play Race of Edge Thickets into Birds of Paradise.
Still searching for my Bayou. Somewhere.
Yeah. Someday.
Untap, keep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this Wasteland and hit your Resource Ticket.
Ticket gone.
I'll attack you for 1.
I'll take 1.
Go.
19. You get. We will draw. Huh? Sure. I'll play Thorn-Inspired Verge, top for white, and I'll play Luminar Casket.
Okay.
Combat?
Yep.
I'll put a counter on the Luminar, and I'll say go.
Draw. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna play this Polluted Delta fetch.
Yeah.
Myself a Tropical Island.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. How many lands did you have to get to buff Reclaimer again? It was
3 in the
five?
graveyard. 3 in the graveyard. So
Three.
it's currently a 3/4.
Okay, sure.
Then I'm going to play this Pillaged Fog.
Hey, what now?
So sorcery, look at the top X cards of your library where X is twice the number of lands you control, put 1 into your hand and the rest on the bottom.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So I'm going to look at the top 4. 1, 2,
Yep.
4. That's good, but I think that's probably just better. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Alright. Okay, so it's any card, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. I'll draw. I mean, 4? I'll play Magus of the Moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. I'll go to combat. I'll put a counter onto. Let's see. You don't cure that much of a damage, so I'll do on the aspirant.
Okay.
And I'll pass. God.
Tap, keep, draw. I'll play this Maze of Mountain. Maze of it.
Yep. Maze of Mountain, yes.
Yeah, go.
Draw. I will tap like this, right? Can I do it any other way? No, it'd have to be like this. I can use that to get that. Yeah. I'll tap for white. I'll play White Bloom Adventure.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. I will find myself a plains, and I will play the plains.
Yep.
Let's see here. Yeah. I'm gonna go to combat. I'll put the counter on Luminarch.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Okay. And step, I will spin away my tropical island.
You got it.
Get myself a basic forest.
Sounds decent. Let's see here. So, initiative. What is there? That was.
Pretty good about my start.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Untap. Keep.
Yep.
Draw. Okay. Can I even get this? I don't even know.
Oh, yep. Alright. Alright, yeah, no, I missed it. That's fine.
It's the album Lions.
Yep.
You know what? Let's just go to game 2.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good.
I just think it's going to take me too long to get out from underneath the Blood Moon.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with this Bajuka Bog and Sego.
Bajuga Bog? Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go Carpeline Gorge, Ignoble Hard. Go ahead.
Always have the mana.
Mm-hmm.
So punished.
Would you rather I have a Ragavan?
No.
No, because we can trade. I can do that for you right now. I can go and get it.
I'm going to play this Ghost Quarter and Sego.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yep. I'll draw. Um. Sure, I'll play Horizon Canopy. I'll take one. Yeah. Let me see here. So it's
What's your other land? It's
yeah. So it's a Carpeline Gorge and Horizon Canopy.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm gonna take one, going to 19 from the Horizon Canopy, and I'm gonna play Zenteca, Speaker to Drew.
You're gonna have to read this to me.
Yeah. So basically, when it enters, I find a basic land, put it into play tapped, and whenever she attacks, I can return a land I control into my hand and put a counter on something.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. All right. I will go find myself a.
Is it 2/4 or?
Sorry, 2/2. My bad.
2/2.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, 2/2. I will find myself a forest. That's in play, and then I will pass.
Go Blooming Marsh into into 6.
Yes, the 2/4. Right. Yep. Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll play Lush Portico and Surveil.
Yep.
That can stay on top. And I'm gonna play Magus of the Moon.
My God. Okay.
Yeah. And I will go to combat, and I will attack with Satina, returning Lush Portico to my hand.
Yep.
And I'll put a counter on the Satina.
Is it 3/3?
Yeah.
I'll
2/3.
block with my 2/4.
Let me think. Is it worth? You don't have any basics, so sure. I'll play Snakeskin Veil.
Sure.
Yeah, so. Go ahead.
Festering Gulch untapped.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not getting out of this. Yeah, we'll just concede. I got one on basics in hand and a loot.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. So, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, yep. Start us off.
I'll play Forest Wind, Punch, Savannah, and also Deep Shadow.
Okay.
And we'll say go.
I go Nurturing Peatland to Mox Emerald.
Yeah.
I'll take one for this Cat Cub.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Take 1, 10 to 18, and I'll pass to Johnny and Bottle Pariah.
Okay.
Make it 2 on count. And then I'll play a Lush Board Equipment Surveil 1.
Okay.
All business thoughtsies. Here we go.
Draw. Mhm. Take 1. This Sylvan Scry.
Yeah.
And get this City of Traders.
Sure.
I'll play this Ancient Tomb as my land for turn.
Yep.
Put a counter here, and then I'll pass.
And take 1. 17.
Yeah.
I'll cast Grist the Hunger Tide.
Okay.
I will down tick sacrificing the cat, attempting to kill your safe cat up.
Yep. That's
Trigger.
Yep.
Johnny. I'll 0 to make a new account token.
Yep.
And the basic planes and Sego.
Play this City of Traders.
Yep.
Cast this Summoner's Pact.
Yep.
Evil Titan.
Yep.
Pay 3 to cast my Evil Titan.
Sure.
A Wasteland and a Strip Mine.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Wasteland and Strip Mine.
Yep.
Then I will pass the turn.
What does that do? Yeah, basement. I will uptick first.
Okay.
mill a rock, razor groups that gets make an inside token.
Yep. Zero a Johnny, make another 2/1. Okay.
Play Cavern of Souls, name human.
Okay.
Take one. Past Ranger of Yes.
Okay.
It's just these two. You have to pay for your next turn. Get this guy of souls and Slot Pride.
Okay.
And I'll cast this Grist. Go ahead.
Take one to pay for my pact.
Yep.
I would like to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'd like to attack your Grist with Primeval Titan trigger.
Yep, trigger fine.
Hmm. Get a Lush Portico and a Deal with the Dead. 3,
Sure.
4, 5, 6, 7 lands, so I'll get 2 zombies.
Yep. I would like to try and block with my 1/2 Death Touch Grist.
Or your Grist will die, the trample will kill your other Grist.
Yep. Right.
Yeah. Second name.
Yep.
Play this Verdant Catacombs, City of Traders trigger. I'll
Yeah.
fetch in response. I have some feel of that trigger.
Yeah.
Get myself a tropical island.
Okay.
So I'll get 2 more zombies.
Yep.
And the City of Traders will go.
Okay.
I would then like to waste and strip your Savannah and Lush Portico.
Sure.
And then I will pass the turn over you.
Upkeep. Draw step.
Yeah.
Draw. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, so what have the city's blessing? The Guide of Souls using Cloud of Souls.
Yep.
That's the Ocelot Pride.
Okay.
Triggered, you know, gain energy.
Yep.
And I will uptick on my edge on to put a plus on counter which cat I control.
Yeah. So now those are 3 2s. And you have a
Yeah.
2/2 for striker. Okay.
And 2/2 per striker. So there's 2 of these. That. Yeah. Attacks are terrible. I would like to move to my end step.
Yeah.
I'll attempt to make 2 cat tokens and gain 2 life, gain 2 energy. Here go.
And step I'll take 2 to cast this Realms Uncharted.
Assuming we just did, probably.
So,
2 minutes.
should have killed that at Johnny. Yeah. The 4 that I'll reveal are Echoing Deeps, Urza Saga, Glacial Chasm, and Shifting Woodland.
Shifting women cost you what these at least. Echoing Deeps is a copy of the land in your graveyard tap or
Yeah, it's tapped. If it comes in as a copy, it's tapped.
Yeah, I'll give you Shifting Woodlands and Echoing Deeps.
Shifting Woodlands and Echoing Deeps and Saga and Chasm. Go to my turn.
Yep.
Attack. Draw. 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll take 3 damage down to 8.
Yep.
This is green, green, blue, white, black, and 3.
Yep. Yep, you have an attract them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Creatures, lands, sorceries, instant, and artifact. So I'll take crop rotation as an instant, Chromlux as an artifact. I'll take Cobra as a creature. Reverse as sorcery, and then you
Yep.
have Amaya as land.
Yep.
Oh, what like your total you're at? I think I missed your Ocelot Pride triggers.
Yeah, I'm at 18.
18. Yeah. So if I do that, you've got 2/2 first strike, a bunch of 3/2s. This Chromox
Yep.
imprints this. Reverse.
Yep.
One of these for free. The chumper trade with 3 of them. Alright, I'm going to send all my zombies at Johnny.
And all of the zombies at Johnny here. I'll block one with Ocelot Pride, at least, because that's a 2/2. Block 2 more with the cat tokens. The 2/1 cat tokens. And then yeah, I'll double block the other one.
Okay, so 3 of your 2 cat tokens die plus your
two cat
2.
tokens and my 2/1 cat tokens die. And
Okay, and then my zombie dies and you gain 2.
even though your creatures die, and you get 2.
Okay, so your board is Guide of Souls.
Ninja Eos, Guide of Souls, Owls of Deep Shadow, a 1/1 insect, and Ocelot Pride with counter.
Okay. With this, that's 2, 5, yeah, okay. We're gonna play this Echoing Deeps tapped as a copy of Glacial Chasm.
Yep.
And when it comes in, I will sacrifice this Field of the... I'm not gonna do the Field of the Dead. I'll sack this Lush Portico.
Sure.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cards. Go ahead.
Um, do that. Deal with the get that. Play a basic forest.
Okay.
Okay. Go like this. 3 unknowns in hand, crop rotation. Oh man, that means you can make. I guess we can make you choose between threatening to get Johnny and doing this, and then maybe try and find something else. Feels terrible. I'll cast Lightning Adventure.
Okay.
ETB, take the initiative. Search.
Yep.
Find a basic swamp. Gain a life and energy. All 0 Johnny, make a 2/1 cat.
Okay. That gets you 22 life.
Yeah, gain another life, gain another energy. Go up to 5 energy. Then I'll move to my end step. Make 2 1/1 cats and another 2/1 cat.
Yep. So you gain another 3 life.
3 more life, yeah. 3 more energy. Two of these cats and 2 of these cats.
And
Go ahead.
I'm gonna crop rotation this Echoing Deeps away.
Yeah.
Getting that one. Just gonna get an underground mortuary.
Yep. Oh yeah, you don't have enough land anymore. It won't be so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Surveil.
15, 16, 17.
I'm gonna bin this Mana Vault.
Yep.
With my turn, untap. Draw.
Yep.
Good one. Have anything that flies?
Nope.
We'll go to combat and attack your Johnny for 7.
Yep. Damage.
Yep, I'll go to 15. To Lotus Cobra.
Yep.
Play Shifting Woodland, trigger, make a green mana.
Yep.
Four, going to 13. As this Green Sun Zenith for 3.
Sure. Yep.
Second land for the turn will be this Maya trigger, make a green, make a black.
Yep.
2, 5. I also get a Snoopy.
Yep.
To use the green here to cast this Pillage the Bog with 7 lands.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Grab this one.
Yep.
Step up one more land drop. So I will play this Wooded Foothills trigger, make a black mana,
Yep.
fetch for 12.
Yep.
A you trigger. Use these two to cast Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
This one.
Okay.
And I also missed a.
Yep, you have 2
This
zombies.
is 2 more zombies. So I have 3 zombies total.
Yeah.
And then I will pass the turn over to you.
And upkeep, draw stuff? Or upkeep, I would like to go to the forge, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll put the counters on the Ocelot Pride.
Yep.
Draw stuff. Draw. What does that do? 4, 5, 6. So it's only a 6, okay. 3, 6, 1.
Yep.
Not tap like a moron. I will cast Ranger, Captain of you.
Okay.
Search trigger?
Yep.
My energy. Where are we at? Yes. Maybe this in hand. Maybe I'll go. Eyes are waiting to something. And then cast this time. You gain the initiative and everything sucks. Take this walking ballista.
Okay.
I'll take 1. Pass right the reliquary.
Okay.
Trigger.
Gain it a lot.
Gain 1 back and gain another energy.
Yep.
Listing hand. Already the wrong thing there. Yeah. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tapping this as a forest.
Yep.
To play this Conduit of Worlds.
Yep. You have Conduit of Worlds.
I'll play Strip Mine.
Yep.
Black.
Yep.
This will be black. I'll strip one of your forest.
Yep.
Strip mine, make another black. Strip
Yep.
Your plains.
Yep.
And then my 3rd land per turn, I'll do it again for your swamp.
Sure.
I'll cast this Dread Fugue Cleaved with the mana that I have.
Yep. Yep. Okay. That way only with 1 guardian. So.
Yep. More zombies that are summoning sick.
Yep.
And I don't have good attacks with anything but Atraxa, so I'll attack you for 7.
Yeah, I'll take 7. You gain 7. You gain the initiative.
Initiative. I'll get a basic forest. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Yeah.
Keeping my 6. Start us off.
Yep. I'll play the Razor Bridge Thicket, cast a Monk's Jet.
Yep.
And I'll cast Malevolent Rumble.
Okay.
4 Skull Clamp, Shifting Woodland, Windswept Teeth, and a Johnny Caudal Fry. I will just grab the Windswept Teeth.
Okay.
Make it 0-1. And say go.
Play this forest into Expedition Map and say go.
And control. Windswept Teeth. Batch.
Yeah.
I'll find a Scrubland. Use that to cast Stoneforge Mystic.
Okay.
That I will use to find pre-war formal wear. And then I will cast this and that spell on.
Okay.
And I will find pre-war formal wear and say go.
So fetch. I'm gonna get a Savannah and crack this Expedition Map for an Ancient Tomb.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Upkeep. Step. Roll. Combat for 1.
Yep, I'll take 1. 18.
I'll cast an Esper Sentinel. I'll use the Sun token to cast pre-war formal wear.
Okay.
Get it on me. Make a 2-1 catch.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Johnny is a 3-4.
3/4. Yeah.
3, 6, 7. Okay. Hmm. I did not have Spellbomb in play.
Yep.
Ancient Tomb, go to 16, cast the One Ring.
Yep. You have the 1 right.
Get protection, tap to draw a card.
Do you pay the 1?
No, I don't. Go ahead.
Draw. Yep. Yeah.
Yep. Pass the turn back over to you.
Draw. I will impinge the Silver Lord of Valor.
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
Fine.
ending it. Right, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, I'll pick endurance up.
Okay.
No reason to do that. No reason to do that. Go ahead.
Tap, upkeep, lose 1 to the ring.
Yep.
Draw. Tap it to draw 2.
Yep.
It's With 13, play this Mana Vault. 1 floating.
Yep.
Still 1 floating. 4/5 Titania.
Yeah, with the ETB bigger on the stack, I'd actually swords to catch us titanium.
Yep, that'll happen. So I'll gain 5.
Yep, and then your ETB's fine. Yep.
I will lock in this Overgrown Tomb. 16. Use this floating mana that I have to cast Demonic Tomb.
Sure.
This one and Sicko.
Draw. Not a bad one. Combat.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, it takes 7 down to 9.
Say go.
Alright, end step fetch down to 8.
Yeah.
Get a Lush Portico. Lush Portico. Okay. Surveil.
Yep.
In this Ghost Quarter.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep, lose 2 to the ring. Draw step, lose 1 to the Mana Vault because I'm leaving it tapped.
Yep.
Drop return. Okay. Tap the ring to draw 3.
Yep.
We're gonna play Fast Bond.
Trigger.
Play Feel the Dead.
Trigger.
Oh yeah. I will pay for the.
Okay. Yeah.
Play Feel
Yeah.
the Dead. And we'll play. It's Crystal Vein. Take 1. Trigger. Feel the Dead.
Make it. Yeah.
We'll attack the Crystal Vein.
Yeah.
Cast this Walk-in Closet. It's a Crucible effect, basically.
President?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you want to put this card? Make you do something else in order to do this. I'm gonna put this into this. Yeah, I'll crack spell bomb and attempt to pay a black to draw a card.
Yep.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. I'm going to cast this Mox Diamond.
Yeah.
Pitch this Echoing Deeps.
Sure.
I will play Echoing Deeps, go to 3.
Yeah.
To make a zombie.
Yeah.
I will play this Urza Saga, trigger, make a zombie.
Yeah.
I will.
You go to 2.
Yeah, I go to 2. I'll tap the Urza Saga to cast this Haywire Might.
Sure.
And 2. I'll pass the turn.
Yeah. 2. And up. Draw stuff.
Yep.
Dog this time.
Okay.
You need to you block like zombie. You're taking combat.
Okay.
I will attack you with everything.
I'll block zombie on Ether Sentinel, zombie on what's her name? Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
I don't actually want to kill that thing, do I? I'll block a zombie on a Johnny, and then I'll block
Yep.
Haywire Might on the cat token.
Okay.
Before damage, I'd like to use Haywire Might to exile my mana faults.
Sure.
Gain 2 life.
You go to 4.
Yeah.
This dies, 2 of the zombies die.
Yeah.
Go down to 1 zombie. These both die. I could flip my Johnny. I will flip my Johnny. Or attempt to flip my Johnny.
No, your cat warrior was blocked by the Haywire Might.
I was blocked by Haywire Might, yeah. Okay, so it's still in play.
Yeah.
And a Johnny. I can do not a lot. I will attempt to reanimate your Haywire.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Then I have to choose what I want to get rid of here. We have the mana to do that. Yes, we can. I think we could deal with that situation if that comes up. Either Fast Bond, Walking Closet, or the One Ring. Yeah, I'll try and exile your Fast Bond. I'll move to main step. I'll get this Overlord of the Bear Mark down, and here we go.
Tap, upkeep. I will take 3 from the ring.
Yeah.
Drop a turn.
Yeah.
1 ring to draw 4.
Yeah.
Two, 3, 4. Augur bottom.
Yep, you have an Augur Bond.
And this is a 2.
Yep.
I get out of this. So if I didn't even see that line, that would have been good. I've been able to do it if I hadn't played Augur bottom. I don't think I can stop myself from dying to my brain trigger. So I will concede to you. Well, ironically, I went 1-1-1 again. But I thought this deck was sweet again. You know, this deck was just so much fun. Turns out strip mining your 4-color opponent works pretty well. And blood mooning the Lance player works pretty well. Who'd have thunk? That first match was pretty interesting. The first game I just kept him off of green and black mana so he couldn't cast anything, and just beat in. Elvish Reclaimer was really good. I'm was very happy with how it performed. I probably should not have left it out of the build last week. The second game was really interesting. Getting the Atraxa let me get a whole bunch of options, but the issue was that I really missequenced. I don't know if I left this in the video, but I put Sylvan Scrying underneath my Chrome Mox, and that meant I didn't have enough mana to get to a Crucible effect to go infinite. If I had put Realms Uncharted under the Chrome Mox, or any other green card basically, I could have Sylvan Scrying for a fetch land, which would have gotten me enough mana with Lotus Cobra to play the Ramunap Excavator that was in my hand, and then I would have gone infinite and won. So I definitely had a win game 2 that I missed, and that's on me. That's being not familiar with all the lines. Turns out lands is, I wouldn't say it's like a super hard deck, but it's definitely tricky. There's a lot of moving parts and things to think about. So I ended up not getting the win that turn, and then my opponent admittedly got pretty lucky in that they drew their Court of Calling while tapped out off of the 1 Teferi draw, and so that they could win with Nadu. So, those are rough beats, but again, kind of like last week, I really only had myself to blame because I technically had a win. And then game 3 was just chef's kiss, so sweet. Turn 1 fast bond, play 2 more lands, go and mill into a Courser Prefix, play Courser, turn 2, play Ramunap Excavator, Courser Prefix, just shred through my deck and eventually win on turn 2. You know, it's quite a high roll hand, but also that's the kind of sweet stuff that makes you want to play a deck like this. The second match was a bit of a non-starter. I don't really know this deck well enough to know what all of its matchups should be, but I suspect that playing against counters is not a bad place to be against because you have Glacial Chasm and a bunch of ways to stop them from killing you. But it turns out that Blood Moon is really good when you rely on a bunch of non-basic lands. And it's even better when your opponent has one of their 4 or 5 Mana Dorks and Magus of the Moon in their opening hand 2 games in a row. So, you know, those are rough beats. It's even more unfortunate because Magus of the Moon has kind of fallen out of favor. If people want a Blood Moon effect, they usually play Blood Moon because Magus of the Moon dies to Dismember, which many decks are running. And, but it doesn't die to Bow Seiju, which is what I had in my hand the one game. So, it is what it is. Yeah, Blood Moon is a good card, turns out, when you are relying on non-basic lands. And then that final match was really interesting. I think it was pretty cool to be able to say, I'm going to use a land tutor to go get a second soul land so that I could Primeval Titan on turn 4, because that's not a plan that you get to really execute when you're playing like a 4-color variant. The 3 and 4-color variant, maybe 3-color, but the 4 or 5-color variants of lands don't have room to run soul mana. And so being able to run soul mana and get those huge bursty plays is really cool. You know, I basically leveraged a turn 4 Primeval Titan into double Wastelands, or Waste and Strip into turn 6 Atraxa. And that managed to carry me through the game. The second game was also pretty interesting, but my opponent had a lot of pressure early on, and what was worse was that they had an active Nile Spellbomb and an Endurance in hand, which meant that they had 2 Graveyard Hates cards, and this deck really needs its graveyard to do any sort of looping shenanigans. You can technically win with things like Field of the Dead or just playing a big Atraxa and smacking people, but to do all the really degenerate stuff, you need to use your graveyard, and so having 2 active graveyard hate spells was really bad for me. There was the turn where I played my Titania trying to bait out one of the graveyard hate spells, and he had a Swords, which was, you know, really good for him. And then I cast DT, and I got Fastbond because Fastbond really enables the most degenerate stuff. But thinking back on it, I was taking 7 from his attack, plus I was taking damage from my One Ring. I don't know if I really had the life to really leverage Fastbond, especially because I couldn't really use my graveyard because of the known graveyard hate. So maybe it would have been better to get Glacial Chasm and just buy like 2 or 3 turns and hope to draw into everything I needed with the One Ring. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty hard to win regardless in that state. And there might have been a line, but I couldn't find it. And then obviously because we spent so long on those grindy games, we drew and went to time. I think this deck is super sweet. I suspect that unless you are extremely well versed in the lines that you need to take, and both you and your opponent are playing fast, that you're going to go to time at least 1 round every event, which means that it's maybe not the best to play in like a timed event. That being said, I think the deck was sweet. I think it performed very well. You know, even though I went 1-1-1 both times, I really enjoyed how it played and thought it was much stronger than I expected going into this. You know, lands has kind of fallen to the wayside, especially because people have considered it sort of dead since the printing of the initiative. But honestly, I think that if you lean into the combo aspect of lands and away from the mid-range aspect, the combo aspect of lands is still extremely strong. So yeah, I think that people probably shouldn't write off lands as an archetype. I think lands has quite a lot of potential that's kind of underexplored at this point. I probably won't be playing this next week because I want to try other things, but I'm really glad I forayed into the lands archetype because I've never really tried it before, and I don't know, I thought this deck was sweet and a lot of fun. I'm not going to say 2 colors better than 4 color lands, but I think that it definitely has more potential than most people think. So anyway, that was Golgari Lands Combo. Enough rambling. If you've stuck around this long, thanks for watching the video. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.